Hi guys, this is episode number 2 of Regular Guy Reviews. Because I'm just a regular guy and I'm just trying to give you my opinion on things. You might not agree with it, you might not like it, you might agree with it, you might like it, I don't know. These are just my opinions, not influenced by anything else, just what I thought or think of something. So today I'm going to be talking about... It's on my phone. What am I going to talk about? It's a manga called Fire Force. I'm not sure what it's called in Japanese, but it's called Fire Force in English. So this one is well, first, what I read on, there's an app called Manga Storm that's really cool. It has about 9 or 10 different websites it supports that you can go to, and you download the manga you want to read from it, and it pops up right there on their phone. It's really streamlined. You zip through it, boom, and you can read it normally from right to left, or you can make it Americanized and read from left to right. Doesn't matter. It's fun. It's great, especially if you're just like laying around at night and need something to read. So, Fire Force. And the reason I really started reading this is because I guess the anime is coming out next month, and I'm excited about that. It looks dope. But this Fire Force is about in the future. There was a huge fire explosion. I'm not sure. They call it the Great Event, essentially, and pretty much the whole world got destroyed except for a few island nations. And well, obviously the main one is Japan. It being a manga and anime, all that jazz. And so in Japan, all this new stuff started happening, and once they survived it, they built themselves back up. Well, during that time, people started just randomly combusting, turn into these fire creatures. They were dead, but their bodies would walk around and cause damage, and they were on fire. So they had to develop a new fire brigade to take care of them. And they developed technology that takes care of it easier. One of the main guys, he's got like a giant hammer that has a spike on the end of it that he just stabs him. It's dope. Another guy turns his fire into ice using like an air conditioner system. But then as time went on, newer fire people developed. And then there was a phase 2, which these guys didn't turn into the fire people. They just were able to control fire. They were like, so if there's a fire, if they're kind of like a firebender, yeah, they could control the fire around them. And then there was a phase 3, which these people could create their own fire and use it to fight with, which is cool. And so all these guys started joining up with the Fire Force, and that was the point. They were there to take care of these. The regular fire force the regular fire patrols would still take care of the regular fires, put them out, and then these guys would come along and send the fire people. They would kill them and release the souls, because in this world they believe his son is God, and so they would send them back to God. And so the main point of the story when you first read it is they're there to do this, but then as to help people and take out these fire people. But then as time goes on, you find out that they are the group the main character is in. They are actually supposed to be investigating the other branches of the Fire Force, because they're still doing their job, but they all have their own secret agendas that might not be for the benefit of humanity. And then as you delve even further in, well, there's a secret cabal that lives underground and controls everything from the background, pulling puppets, kind of like Dwarf in the Flask from Full Metal Alchemist. That's what it's like. You know, how father controlled the government and everything. Well, apparently there's this organization in this world that does that, and they want these special people that their third generation, third phase of the flame people, so they can make their own fire. But their fire is special because it's pure, which I don't really know what that means. It hasn't really been explained. It just means they're pure. Oh no, that's right. They're supposedly descended from God. is what it's supposed to mean. But in reality, I guess their fire comes from another world, and it was this fire that caused the original cataclysm. So this fire can be used for good. This fire can be used for bad. It all depends on how you use it. Like a lot of things that are destined, it all depends on the person. And so what they're trying to do is they're trying to use these people that have this special fire. They're going to use them and they're going to abuse them, and sacrifice them so that they can make a second great cataclysm and bring around a new world, a new special world that's supposed to be better. I don't really know how, because everything's going to be on fire. I don't know how that's better. So, yeah. But yeah, no, it's a really good story. It's got great characters. The main character is this dude that he just wants to be a hero, even though he looks like a devil. Because when the problem with him is when he gets in a bad situation, he tends to grin, and it's a freaky, creepy grin, and so everyone thinks he's evil. He's not. He's just got a really big heart. He wants to save everybody. And there's a guy who thinks he's King Arthur. He even turns his fire into plasma and makes a sword out of it. That's dope. He's an idiot though. And there's a girl that can turn herself into, her fire comes out as cat parts. And one of the newest ones, she awakened herself even further, and so now she's got a head of a cat, or at least half it. Yeah, it's got great story, great characters, and it just keeps trucking along. It's not like you jumping from one arc to another, but everything's connected. Everything's moving together. All the pieces come together. All the pieces fit fine together. It's dope. And I'm really excited for the anime. But yeah, like I said, I read that on an app called Manga Storm. Really good app. I would highly suggest it. You can pretty much find any manga you want to read. And there's Manga Panda, Kiss Manga, Manga Stream, I think is one of them. There's quite a few that the app supports, and that you can just go in there, you find the manga you want, you click Add to Reading List, and you're done. You just go to it and start reading. They do have problems sometimes where the servers on the websites or the servers on the app tend to get a little fritzy, so it's hard to get your stuff going. But other than that, it's a really good app. I like to pull it out before I go to bed, just read something to have something to read. Alright, that's all I got for y'all tonight. Thanks for watching. This has been Regular Guy Reviews, and that's my opinion.